Okay, so we have our warm water here, and we're going to add our salt and the yeast into the water. And then we're going to let this foam up, and once it foams up, we'll continue with the next step. Okay, the yeast has foamed up, and now we're going to mix that in. Now we're going to add in the oil. The honey. And we're going to add the eggs. We got a good mix. Okay, now that we got that mixed, I want to go ahead and start adding the flour about 1/2 cup at a time so we get a good consistency. So once your bread has come to a good consistency, on a well wiped down surface, what you would want to do is get some flour, and get a little bit more, because this is still a little bit sticky. On a well floured down surface, I'm going to go ahead and drop your dough. Try to get out of it as you can. You don't waste. Okay, well, that's pretty much it. Okay, so now what we're going to do is make sure this is well floured. Flour down your hands. And the top of the flour, or the dough, flour, start to mix it. Okay. I missed the flour a little bit, but it's okay. And it should be, when you touch it, it should be very, very soft and kneadable. I think that's how you describe it. Like where you could touch it, but it doesn't stick to your hand. That's what you would want. So I'm gonna fast forward through this, and we're gonna need. Now with that, we got our bread kneaded out very, very beautifully, where when you touch it, it bounces back just a little bit. If you add too much flour, it will make your bread really stiff, and you do not want that. Just add as little as possible so your bread comes out fluffy and good taste. Okay, so it's been rising for quite some time now. So what I'm going to do is push out the air. I don't know if you heard that or not. Yeah, we're going to knead it one more time, and it should feel very, very fluffy and light. That's a good sign. As it was rising, it stuck to the table just a little bit more. Okay, so now make it as even as possible on every side. So when you cut it to thirds, you have even amounts. That should be good. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is just take it, roll it, the ball, set it aside. fill it with the seed part underneath just a little bit. Do a bowl. This is a little bit smaller than others, I can feel the difference. Do a bowl. Now we're going to flour the surface just a little bit more due to the fact that we're going to roll them out. Oh, we're going to get me in flour. I'll pour it. There we go. Okay, now we get the rolling pin. Let's actually roll it out. Okay, so we're gonna push this out further, put some flour on our hands. I'll start off with the smallest one first. Which this one seems to be biggest, so I'm gonna take off just a little bit of that to help. Anyway, roll this out. Okay, so now we're gonna take your rolling pin, push down the middle, go towards you with that. So I'm going to begin. But here we have the oil, the brown sugar, the cinnamon, and a little bit of clove all mixed into a spread. And the spread would be creamy, but it's still blocky. Where when you spread it, it has a structure, and it also spreads really easy. So I can't talk today. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill up each of these pieces, which I split this in two because I'm making two different separate loaves, which I totally forgot I was doing that. So earlier I cut it into 2/3. If you're making double like I am, make sure you cut that in half and then 2/3. I was wondering why these pieces were so big. And you don't have to get all of it, just a little bit, because once you put all the different pieces of this bread together, it'll eventually be cinnamon every bite. Try to get as most as you can. And try to, with the brown sugar, make sure you break it down a little bit or push it down, because if not, it'll be blocky when you bite it. Because some of the brown sugar still hasn't mixed well. Like it has, but just small little bitty clumps of brown sugar. Makes sense. Yeah. I'm going to go through this really fast, and I'll see you when I'm finished. What the cinnamon challah looks like once it's finished. The inside inside of it will look like.